The rules for masks and where you have to wear them are still a bit confusing tonight. Yesterday, a federal judge ruled against the government's mask mandate on public transit. But today, the Justice Department says it may appeal that ruling pending guidance from the CDC. So what does that mean for people who work or live in Philly? Doctors as well as health officials, if this will undermine the city's efforts to bring those case numbers down. Brian.
Yeah, Jackie, bottom line, some health experts say it will undermine the city's efforts, and they're concerned we could see a rise in cases very soon.
I think the judge's ruling has made it a quagmire for individual municipalities.
Dr. Arnold Baskey says that includes Philadelphia, which reinstated its indoor mask mandate Monday after a recent rise in COVID cases.
A mask mandate, I think, does make sense under the current circumstances, because it can prevent people who are not immunized and people who are very vulnerable from getting sick with this virus.
Here's where it gets a bit complicated. The rules don't apply everywhere indoors in Philly, which is causing a lot of confusion about when you have to leave your mask on and when you can take it off. It all comes after a federal judge ruled Monday that the CDC doesn't have the legal authority to require them on public transportation. So now you're able to ride a SEPTA train maskless to Philly International, but once you get inside the airport, you have to put one on due to the city's mandate, only to be able to take it off after you board your plane.
The contradictions that have occurred between the federal level and at a municipality level make life very difficult.
Baskey says the judge's ruling will also likely make it difficult for the city to achieve lower daily case counts, since people can now take them on and off throughout the day, depending where they are.
Yes, there's no question that we're going to see more cases.
We asked the city about the differing requirements and whether it plans to revise its mandate, to which a spokesperson told us, "We are evaluating the implications of this latest ruling and will provide further clarity around masking on transit in Philadelphia when available." This ruling does not impact the city's mask mandate for certain indoor places. Baskey says it's ultimately up to individual responsibility.
The bottom line, however, is that if you have been fully vaccinated and if you have had COVID already, the chances of the average person getting ill is very low. So while we may not have to wear masks on public transit now, that could change if the Justice Department decides to appeal. We're now live in Center City. I'm Brian Sheehan, NBC 10 News.
Brian, thank you. And if you have any questions about where you need or don't need to wear that mask, count on NBC 10 for answers. Go to NBC10.com/mask rules for a full breakdown of what you need to know.